Hello, welcome to my channel if you're over the first time. Welcome back if you've been following. It's Wednesday, so Child's Book Day. Yeah, I'm here because it's fall break and today was just crazy. Meetings, the last minute things before fall break. So this is why we're doing it in the bedroom. So this book I just kind of chose from random off of Libby. I'm doing it different this school year. Last school year I read 2 books per week, but I've mentioned before the importance of rereading, which is why I say all the questions that I do. So the kids know you read the same book twice. I only get twice because I only get them twice a week. So that's why I randomly picked this book off of Libby. It's so cute. First, Broom by Callie George, illustrated by Joel Murray. Some tips that I always give before a child can read a book. They have to know how to use a book. So make sure they know where the cover is. They know where the back is, how to turn the pages. We just finished end of term testing. I would say the hardest thing for children to learn is the tracking print. Some of them got it, a lot of them did. But some of them would just do it backwards. So just really make sure you're reading with your finger because they really need to know that concept of, and if you teach them, oh, just show me how to read with your finger, then they can do it. But First Broom, I also wanted to point out this book has rhyming words. A lot of kids' books have rhyming words, so it's always good to point out rhyming words. We do a curriculum called Haggerty. It's just like literacy skills, so pointing out rhyming words is always a good thing. But first page, I would point to her and say, oh, sorry, this is very bad. What is she? Right? Pointing out that she's a witch. One of the lines says, brand new gift. So I would probably point to the broom as I say, what gift did she get? So yeah, first read, just labeling. What is she? A witch, right? Second read, kind of recalling, actually getting them into the story where they're actually remembering what the story is about. She got a gift, so I'd be like, well, what gift did she get? As I point to the broom so they can realize that. Third time I read it, I would relate it to them. What's one of your favorite gifts that you've had? Second page. Sorry, sometimes it's labeling. A lot of these books, the pictures are the same, so it's hard to find things to label. I guess you could always label, where is she outside, right? It says, does not know how to start. So I'd probably be like, what does she not know how to do? Start the boom. It also says on Tibby's toe. That might be a little harder to point out. But maybe to label it, you could, how is she walking on her tippy toes, right? So those are a couple ideas for the first read. Second read, yeah, what does she not know how to do? Start the broom. Third read, ask the question, has there ever been something that you don't know how to do, right? Talk about that. What can you do if you don't know how to do something, right? She has like a scared face. So labeling emotions is always good. So I would probably label how she's feeling. Say scared. Why is she feeling scared? little broom will not wait. So the broom is going without her, right? And then what makes you scared again? What can we do if we're scared? This page I would point out the leaves, because the broom's without the leaves, and she starts to sneeze. Sorry, I've not been saying the rhyming words. We have broom, moon, night, flight. Which gift well, never mind, those are not rhyming words. No, toe, wait, gate. Leaves, sneeze. So, I was able to leave on this page. What did the leaves maker do? Sneeze. Do you like sneezing? What makes you sneeze? I know that's weird, but... Sorry. But just filling it up. That's why. That's weird. Just, yeah, what makes you sneeze? This one is fun. Run. So I point out, where is she in the forest? Because it's a new location. Why is she running? Because the broom is flying off without her. Do you like to run? Why do you run? Right. Wand, pond. So I would label the wand. What did she do with her wand? It says stop. Little witch raised her wand. So she got the broom to stop and ended up in the pond. You could also label the pond as well. So for the first read. Second read, what did the wand maker do? Made her stop. Related to them. Have you ever been wet in a pond? Right? I know that's weird, but... Like, does she seem happy in the pond from the picture? Would you be happy in the pond? Cry, fly. So I would label her emotions. How is she feeling? Sad, right? Why is she sad? The broom won't help her fly. What makes you sad? What can we do when we're sad? Would be the third time we read. This time, the first time I'm thinking, what does she see in the sky? Other witches. What is she doing? Even though you've already labeled the second time, she's watching the witches fly. Third time. Maybe you could just read it and be like, well, what do you see right now? Right? She's watching them in the sky, so you could be like, what do you see right now? She's feeling blue, so again, how is she feeling? Is she still feeling? I'd probably label, how is she feeling? Is she still feeling sad or a different emotion? Just so they could get it. What does she want? It says, can they fly together too? She wants to fly with the other witches. What's something you want to do with someone else, right? She related to them. This one is step by step. So what is she doing? She's flying on the broom. So this one has a lot of different things. So I would just label the end one. What is she doing? She's flying on the broom. Actually, scratch that. That would be read number 2. I'd ask, why is she happy? First, I'd label her emotion. She's happy. Why? Because she's flying on the broom. What makes you happy, right? And go through this page. And then label, where is she in the sky? How does she get in the sky? They'll say the broom, because it says, what a team, right? Yeah. And then that one, this is the third time. I don't know if there's a third way. Just, what's something that was hard, but you did it anyway, I guess, for our kids. And then, yeah, that is First Broom. Was that the title? I think, can't remember. Yeah, First Broom. So that is First Broom. Thank you for dealing with my craziness. But yeah, this was a cute book. I'm actually really excited. I should have read it with my kids. But yeah, if you like it, please give it a big thumbs up and share with anyone, especially those maybe looking for a fun Halloween book to read with their kids, or just anyone who's looking to read with their kids. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because what better use do you have to do with your time than watch my videos? You know you want to. If you haven't yet, also hit that subscribe button. Monday and Wednesday, I do a child's book. Saturday, I do my own books. We got some fun things coming up. Well, adding the fun. Anyway. And then last, but certainly not least, I always love to hear from you. So if you have read this book, I'd love to hear your experiences. If you haven't yet and you decide to read it using my ideas, I'd love to hear how it goes. Any book recommendations similar to this? I mean, I'm doing this to also recommend books to you, but you know, sometimes I want new books and don't want to read the same books all the time. So any recommendations you have would be great, or just any comments you have. Because I love hearing from you, and it's thanks to you guys that my videos are getting noticed. My subscribers are rising slowly but surely, so thank you. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.